Hi everyone, welcome to AmalaMovement. I'm Charlotte. This is month 9 of our 12-month yoga journey together. So this September, I invite you to join me as we rise with intention. Let's get started. So we're going to begin today's practice in a comfortable seated position. So using this already as an opportunity to already check in with how you're feeling in the body physically and up here in the mind as well. And I really encourage you to give yourself a blanket today, to give yourself a pillow today or a block. So yeah, acknowledge and nourish how you're feeling right now in this moment. So with all that being said, take your time, feel free to pause the video. And when you are ready, resting your hands either on your heart center or palms together on Jalay Mudra, whichever feels right for you today. And wherever you are, allow your shoulders to melt down and drop into your back. Feel free to allow the eyes to close and just spending a few moments to encourage the breath to deepen and soften. Allow each exhale to be a little longer than the last. And as we move through this practice of rising with intention, I'd like us to begin by first acknowledging our journey. So what was it that brought you here to this practice on your mats today? Or what is your why right now? What's your why? And take this as you want. The answer can be as big and elaborate or as small as you happen to click on this video today. And can you use this why? Can you use this journey that brought you here to set an intention moving forwards? How can your intention support your practice? And I invite you to shape this intention as something positive and in the present tense. So I am kind to my body. I dedicate time to myself every day for self-care. I calm my body and my mind through practicing yoga. So whatever it is that you want to carry forward. And let's take a few more moments, a few more breaths to let this intention settle in the body and in the mind. You can repeat it. You can repeat your intention to yourself, either out loud as a whisper or silently in the mind. Magic. And slowly let's start to blink the eyes open. Let that intention be in the whole of the body. Let it guide us through our whole practice today. Bringing your hands down onto your knees, taking a variation of cat-cow. So on an inhale, send your belly forwards, shine the heart, lift the chest. Use your hands to help you press against your knees. And exhale, taking the opposite movement, rounding your spine. Again, pulling against your knees to really enhance that curve in the back. Inhale, shine your heart forwards. Lift the chest, pull against your knees to find a further opening in the heart space. And exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin towards your chest. Move with the breath. Inhale, we lift forwards. Exhale, around the spine. Returning to center, inhale, and taking some circling of the torso. So imagine you've got this pole that goes in between your legs up towards the sky, and you're circling the whole body around the pole. And as you do this, as you come forwards in your circle, think of our open position. And as you circle back, we pass through that rounding of the spine that we've just been doing together. Notice if your intention has slipped away from your mind. So be kind and be gentle, but gently return that back into your body and into your practice. Circle the other way if you haven't already. And returning to center. Finding a lift through the shoulders, the back, and the upper body. Inhale to bring your right fingertips to the floor, left arm up towards the sky. Look up. Exhale, we go up and over towards the right hand side. Spending a few breaths here. Your right fingertips can be planted into the earth or the palm of the hand, or we can work towards bringing the elbow to the floor. Take any movements of the head and neck that feel good. And on an inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Keep your right fingertips on the floor. And your left hand comes to your shoulder. Taking some circles of this left elbow forwards, up, back, and down. Inhale, forwards, up. Exhale, back and down. Make your circle as big as you can. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, come back. And this time, undo your hands and bring your left fingertips behind you. Bring your right fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, find a twist. Bring your right hand towards your left knee. Open out through the chest and the shoulders. Squeezing your left shoulder back behind you, sitting up tall. Keeping the breath soft. Gently return to your intention. And exhale, untwisting the body. And mindfully swapping your legs, so bringing the front leg behind. Let's take this little flow to the other side. Left fingertips come down, find length through the chest and grounding down through the pelvis. Inhale, right fingertips lift. Exhale, up and over towards the left hand side. Working with your fingertips, your palm or your elbow coming down towards your mat. Softening the right shoulder in towards your back and taking any head and neck movements that feel nice. On an inhale, bringing yourself all the way back up, keeping your left fingertips planting down by your side and your right hand coming towards your right shoulder. Inhale, we lift the right elbow forwards, up. Exhale, back, down. Really big, juicy circles here. Inhale, forwards, up. Exhale, back, and down. Last time, inhale, we come forwards and up. Exhale, we come back and release the right fingertips. Let the hand come behind you. Inhale, left fingertip sweeps up high. Create space. Exhale, find a twist, bringing the left arm across your body towards your right knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, finding a gentle twist. Be kind, be soft, return to your intention. One more, lovely inhale. And exhale, untwisting through the body and slowly coming onto all fours. If you've got a blanket underneath you, you can keep it there so that your knees have a little extra padding, a little extra love today. When we get onto all fours, keeping your toes tucked behind you and taking a gentle rock and a sway from right to left. Index finger pointing forwards. Actively engaging through the fingertips, so we're taking out any weight, any dropping through the wrists. Softening into stillness, untucking the toes, tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Feel supported by your core, and come to imagine you've got a glass of water on your back, quite low down towards your pelvis. So keeping the body still, can we extend our right leg out behind us? Notice if you've shifted over towards the left. Come back to center and find a gentle rock forwards and back through your right toes. Try and keep the pelvis still, so we're not wobbling too much from side to side. We're just keeping it straight forwards and straight back. Keeping that gentle activation, that gentle engagement up and in through the belly button. One more, inhale forwards. Exhale back. So keep pressing back through your heel. Draw your belly button in through the spine and lifting your right leg away from the earth. Pausing here, inhale. Keep lifting up through your hamstring, bending the right knee so the sole of the right foot is pointing up towards the sky. Inhale, we're going to take some pulses, so lifting the right leg up and then bringing it down. Baby pulses for 10, 9, pulsing 8, 7, 6, keep pulsing 5, 4, breathe deep, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right knee back down towards the earth, tabletop position. Inhale, smile, drop the belly, shine the heart forwards. Exhale, sink your hips back, child's pose. You can bring the toes together here if this feels nice, or keep them pointing towards the back of your mat. If you've got a pillow to hand, this is a beautiful place to grab hold of that, and you can pop it underneath your forehead so you've got that little extra lift and ease in the back of the neck. Return to your intention. Surrender that into your practice today. Taking one more exhale and letting go. Finding ease and softness in the body, breath, and mind. Inhale to press through the tops of your feet. Extend the fingertips towards the top of your mat to transition onto all fours. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Draw the belly button in towards the spine and keeping strength and stability in the lower back in particular. When you're ready to extend your left leg out behind you, noticing if you've shifted your way over towards the right hand side, and moving with your breath, we can take some shifts. That's a tongue twister. Forwards and back on your left toes and then pressing away through your left heel. This is great to really open up and activate the calf, the hamstrings, and finding stability in the left hip too. Next time you're pressing away through your left heel, keep that reaching out through the back of the leg so that you can lift the left leg away. Notice that my foot hasn't gone floppy, it's still engaged. Left toes pressed down towards the earth. Draw the belly button in, find stability, bend the left knee so the toes, the sole of the foot, comes up towards the sky. Taking 10 pulses. When you're ready, inhale, we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg down. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Inhale. Sink back to child's pose. Exhale. Allow the forehead to melt down. Just taking a few moments here. Softening the glutes and the hamstrings. Softening the calves and the ankles. On an inhale, press through the tops of the feet. Reach the fingertips forward. Find that engagement of the arms to press yourself up onto all fours. And then find a lovely, easy way for you to transition to seated. So if you're aware that you have tighter hips or hamstrings or lower back, please grab yourself a pillow or a blanket if you haven't already. We're going to spend a little bit of time on our bottom with our legs out extended. So we are looking for this length in the lower back as opposed to a rounding of the spine, which creates tension in the shoulders and the neck area. So be true to your practice. There's no right or wrong here. And when you're ready to bring your left leg up, so your left foot is planting on the floor. So either have it completely on your blanket if you have one, or completely off, not this weird kind of in-between thing. Sitting up tall through the spine, engaging your right foot, drawing the toes up. Bring your right fingertips down towards the side of you for support. Left hand to your shoulder. And returning to our shoulder rolls here. So just like we began, nice and slow, nice and controlled. You inhale, come forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. 2 more times. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Try and keep the pelvis still. Inhale, forwards and up. This time releasing the fingertips. Exhale, back and down. So the fingertips are behind you. Bring your right hand across to your left knee. Find a twist. We can stay here, or to get deeper into the glutes, you can bring your left foot across the right knee and wrap your elbow around the left knee. So find what works for you. Although we're in a twist, has our lower back started to round and to curve? So I know it's a bit brain, mind confusing. Lengthen through the lower back first and then find the twist. Lengthen through the lower back and then find the twist. Great. If your legs are crossed, undo them. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, untwist. Keep your left hand on your left knee. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, lift your fingertips up tall. With a long spine, exhale. Reach your left fingertips towards your right toes. So they may get there, they may not. Whichever is absolutely fine. We're just reaching towards so we can catch hold of our right shin, right ankle, or our left foot. Let go of your right hand and let that come back out behind you. So our arms have swapped places. Keep the length in the spine. Notice your breath. So we're doing so much right now. We're opening up through the left hip, the right hamstring. We're finding a gentle twist and release in the back as well. So breathe where you are and move as you are. On an inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, sit up tall. Bring both knees in. Just have a little rock from side to side, have a little sway. And we will take the other side. So left leg out long, right knee in towards the pelvis. Left fingertips on the floor for stability. Flexing through the left toes, create space. Give yourself that room to feel lifted and supported. Right hand on the shoulder. We inhale, lift it forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forwards and up. Release the fingertips. Exhale, right fingertips behind you. Left hand wraps around your right knee. Sit up tall. Find length in the lower back first, and then find a twist. To get deeper into the glutes, cross your right leg over the left knee. Wrap your left arm around the right knee. Find energy and engagement through your left foot, pressing the left heel into the side edge wall. Beautiful. One more inhale to sit up nice and tall. Uncross your legs and exhale. Untwist the body. Keep your left hands on your knee. Inhale, right fingertips reach up high. Exhale, we reach towards the left toes. So we might catch our thigh, our shin, our ankle, our toes, or the foot. Inhale, wherever you are, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Left hand releases from the right knee, and that comes as an extension behind you. So we're opening up through the chest and the shoulders. Soften the lower back, creating space in the right hip. Opening up through the left hamstring. Finding the breath. On an inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, release. Bring both knees in. Take a little rock from side to side. Release the hips and the back. And coming onto our bottom for our final pose before we lie down. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Soles of the feet coming together. And again, if you've got a block or a pillow or a blanket, today's that day to sit up on it. Really give yourself the support. And I'd like to invite this that we spend a little bit of time massaging out the soles of the feet. And there's this beautiful image of taking this time in our practice to soften and to ground down so that when we leave our mat, we feel more grounded, we feel more connected to the earth beneath us. So the benefits of yoga happen both on and off the mat. So using your thumbs to get into the arches of the feet and gently pulling the skin and the muscles of the arches of the feet away. And you'll know what feels good. Bring the breath. And you can work up and down here, so opening out the balls of the feet as well, the toes. Coming down towards the heels. Working softly around the bony bits, so around the ankles, not pressing too much there. And if it feels nice for you, you can even come up into the calves. And then traveling back down towards the feet. Finishing where we began with the arches. Roll your shoulders in towards the back, taking a moment of stillness. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping this calm and softness in the body and mind, using your hands to bring the knees back up to center. And coming to lie on your back, where we're going to finish today. Semi-supine, feet standing, knees up towards the sky. You're welcome to stay with your pelvis on your blanket or pillow. If it's relatively flat like mine. It's not going to lift my pelvis up too much. I wouldn't go anything higher than, I wouldn't use a block, for example. So we are keeping it quite restorative, quite relaxed, just a very gentle lift and inversion, if we would like it today. Allow your hands to rest anywhere that feels comfy. Taking a few deep and meaningful breaths. Allowing each exhale to be longer than the last. Returning to your intention. And spending a moment just to ask yourself, how might this intention look and manifest itself in my day-to-day life? So outside of my yoga practice. You might not know the answer just now, and that's fine. It's all part of the journey, part of the adventure. And then letting it go, trusting that it's in the body, it's working, it's taking its time. Taking one final deep breath. And when you're ready to bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra, and lifting your thumb up to your third eye. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. Trust your journey, trust your intention. It's a beautiful thing. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.